friends, welcome to the Created Home. I'm Joanne Coleman, and today we're going to be working on a craft tutorial. As you can see, I'm in a different space. This is what my husband calls my happy place, and he's right. This is my happy place. I come down here and literally the world disappears. I really lose track of time when I'm down here. Let's get started on how to actually make these cake pops. So for this project, you're going to need styrofoam balls, some puff paint, some acrylic paint, sanding paper, hot glue gun, and some sticks for your popsicle or your cake pops. And you're going to start by sanding each of the styrofoam balls so that they stand up on their own on a flat surface. You're going to want to poke holes in the styrofoam balls after that, that your sticks kind of go in. And you're going to just do that to pre-make the hole. And then the next step is to secure those cake pop sticks with some hot glue so that they don't come apart when you move them around or work with them. You're going to need to use lightweight spackling in the next step, and you're just going to paint that on like you would any icing. Maggie's in the background playing with a toy, so that's what that rustling noise is. This is actually a personal preference. You don't have to use the spackling. You can really just work with the styrofoam balls as is, but I like the more realistic texture that the spackling creates, and so it is a nice added step. After that dries for 24 hours, you're going to just cover it in acrylic paint, the color of your choice. And the look that I was going for fall was to make like maybe a carrot cake like cake pop. So I'm using a burnt orange color of acrylic paint. I'm directly painting that on the dried spackle. And then after that, now you could do this differently. If I went back and did it again, I would have done these like I do my caramel apples, and I would have just used acrylic paint to do this first layer of like icing to give it a more flat, glossy look, because you really don't see this layer that I'm putting on now. This is just a layer of fake icing that you're going to use to put your sprinkles or your embellishments on that'll help act as a glue to hold those embellishments on. I'm using puff paint because I thought it would be better, but in hindsight, I would have just dipped it in or painted on some acrylic paint. And then I'm using real nuts. Real nuts will not go bad on your simulated or fake food items. They will last for years. I've done cakes and the caramel apples and a lot of other fake food items with real nuts, and as long as they're sealed with a sealer and then contained properly, you're not going to have any issues with molding or anything like that. And then I'm going to pipe on the puff paint to give that icinged drizzle look, and it is very realistic because puff paint will puff up like icing does, and so this is what gives it that extra little touch of realness, and it actually works out nicely. I'm doing the white now, and then I'm going to go back and I'm going to add a chocolate drizzle. All right, so the cake pops are done, and they have been drying for overnight, actually 2 days. They've been drying for 2 days because I didn't come down here at all yesterday. So for 2 days they've been drying, and I'm going to show you one up close. Look at how cute. Can you see that? The light might not be all that great. I'm so sorry for that. But that's, we'll get an all around picture of that. There you go. See how the drizzle puffed up? That's what you want. You want it to look very realistic and puffed up. And that's what it looks like. So these are perfect for fall because it looks like a little carrot cake, you know, like a little carrot cake or pumpkin spice cake cake pop. And all I'm going to do to finish this off is put it in a baggie with a ribbon and a bow. Kind of running low on my ribbon stash for just fall. I have a lot of Christmas and Halloween and things like that, but I don't have as many for fall. So I'm going to use what I have on hand and show you, but I think I'm probably going to need to go shopping and get some more to decorate these up with, because I don't know that I'm going to be content with just what I have here. So I pick up these from the Dollar Tree. They're just your treat bags, wheat bags. And I like to get them, I like to get them tall. And you can trim off the excess. But you're basically just going to put your little cake pop down in there. And I'm going to tie it off with the what do you call these? The little plastic ties that come with your loot bags. Just to give it some realistic, how you package your food, your simulated food helps to give it the realistic look and feel. All right, so as you can see, it's a little tall for what I need. So I'm just going to give it a little bit of a trim. We definitely don't need it to be that tall. All right, I gave it a little trim. Look how cute. Already, so cute. And they do stand up, but you can put them in a basket. I'm gonna be using this ribbon that has some gold leaves on it. And then I'm also going to just kind of take it up a little notch by using some tulle. This is orange tulle. And I'm basically just gonna tie that around. Let me see. I think I cut one a little longer than the other. So, and that's okay. All right, so I'm going to give this a little bit of a tie it in a knot, and then cut the ends, dovetail the ends to make it look a little bit more professional. Here. Oh, how cute. It actually turned out a lot cuter than I thought. So, as far as the packaging goes, I knew the other things would turn out. I'm going to dovetail well, not dovetail, I'm just going to cut them at an angle. Dovetail is that V. I don't want to do that. I'm just going to cut at an angle on both sides to shorten it a little bit. And then that will be that. They are done. And I'm super happy at how it turned out. There you go. Of course, the picture that I put up is going to do it more justice than the way it's coming across on camera right now. But that is it. This is how you make cute little cake pops for your displays. So I hope you enjoyed this video and how we make cake pops. And I hope you try and share with me if you do. If you end up making these, please share with me how you made them. I want to see what your finished product looks like. So until next time, I will see you in the next video. Bye.
I'm walking down the street on clouds instead of the concrete I'm dancing through. Everything's about to come my way. Nothing can ruin my day. No matter what anyone does or say, I smile at fools. No, I don't care, cause I am on my way up. And I won't stop, I won't slow down. Steady on my feet, I'm gonna rise up. No, I won't stop, it is my time. Cause I know what it's like to be